Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 13th January 2025. Apple has reached over rupees 1 lakh crore in iPhone exports from India in 2024. Exports hit a record $12.8 billion, up 42% from the previous year. Local value addition increased to 15 to 20% and domestic production surged nearly 46%. Apple secured $9 billion in exports in 2023, benefiting from the PLI scheme for smartphones. Electric two-wheeler manufacturer Ather Energy is set to value itself at as much as $2.4 billion in its upcoming initial public offering. That's a premium of more than 80% over the last funding round in August, when it turned unicorn. Ather is expected to file its updated draft red herring prospectus later this month or the first week of February, after sending final clarifications to the Securities and Exchange Board of India. In contrast to the series of new age businesses listings last year that took a cautious approach to valuation, the likes of Ather and Bluestone are likely to price their offerings at a premium, reflecting their own plans as well as the competitive landscape. SEBI has issued guidelines for research analysts and investment advisors. The guidelines cover qualification and certification requirements, fees chargeable to clients, and deposit requirements. Under the guidelines, research analysts and investment advisors must maintain a deposit based on their client base, ranging from rupees 1 lakh for up to 150 clients to rupees 10 lakh for over 1,000 clients. Also, SEBI mandates research analysts and investment advisors to disclose use of AI tools in providing investment advice and research services to clients. The NFRA has called on audit committees to ask auditors tough questions about credit risks and related party transactions. These questions are aimed at ensuring transparency and trust in financial statements. This is the first time that NFRA has released a set of questions for the audit committee to ask the auditors to ensure credible and meaningful interactions. More such questions will be issued by the regulator in the coming weeks, covering various critical aspects of audits. The microfinance sector in India has seen a decline from rupees 4.43 lakh crore in March 2024 to rupees 3.93 lakh crore by November due to slowing loan dispersals and rising asset quality stress. Collection efficiency has dropped, affecting the sector's performance. Recovery is expected in the second half of financial year 26, with lenders implementing strategies to prevent further decline. India will continue to outpace other major steel-consuming economies in calendar year 2025 with a demand growth of 8 to 9%, CRISIL's Market Intelligence and Analytics report said. This demand will be driven by a shift towards steel-intensive construction in the housing and infrastructure sectors, along with better demand from engineering, packaging, and other segments. The report added that the imposition of a safeguard duty proposed by the industry could be a positive, and if implemented, steel prices in 2025 would be much higher than 2024, with the impact more prominent in the first half. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.